What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Nasty Podcast. This is season 4 premiere. So get excited because just like the last 3 seasons, we're going to have so much content on this channel. That being said, I'm excited because today's episode is about Attack on Titan chapter 134. And I know I said I wouldn't do this video until like the 9th or the 10th when it came out. But I got the leaks a little bit early. I actually have the entire chapter already in English typeset. Thank you to Liberio Linguist. So shout out to them. But don't forget to obviously support the actual manga. And we're just going to get right in. So if you don't want any spoilers, if you haven't read the chapter yet, make sure you go read it and then come back to this video. And then obviously with season 4 coming out in about a month, December 7th. If you haven't read any of the manga and just only watched the anime, I would wait and save this video for later so you don't get the story spoiled for you. So I'll give you that second now. And we're going to get right into this. So this month's chapter came out. In the last chapter, a lot of stuff happened as well. I didn't do a video about it, but this chapter was incredible. Incredible. Like everything from the art to the actual events in the story, which we'll get to. But first, I just want to say a lot of people online that I'm hearing get their response and their opinions about it, they didn't receive this chapter too well. A lot of people are saying it's very melodramatic, it's very over the top. Some people even went out and said that it's unnecessary. So I just want to make it clear that I disagree with all those sentiments. I think this chapter was amazing. And I can't wait to talk about it on this channel. So let's start. This is chapter 134. It's called In the Depths of Despair. It's basically coming in the aftermath of 133, where the Alliance has set out to go fight Eren. You know what I mean? Eren brought them into the past, told them that there's no other option but to fight. They're not going to convince him to stop the rumbling. If you don't know what the rumbling is, well, you should if you're listening to this video. But the rumbling is basically Eren activated like 1 million colossal titans, and he's just sending them to stomp over the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? We also found out a couple things about the Beast Titan, Falco's Jaw Titan, but we'll get to all that later. Something that's been happening since I want to say 10 chapters ago is that Historia has been pregnant and we're waiting for her to give birth. So this chapter starts out with her going into labor. You see the first page, she's crying. She looks like she's in pain. You know what I mean? Because obviously she's giving birth. But then it goes to the next page, and I love this contrast and this juxtaposition. You see people all over the world just running and suffering in their own way, and they're going through pain, and they're just devastated because they're dealing with the rumbling. Remember, Eren is just stomping on everything outside the walls that were on his island that he grew up. The entire rest of the world is being annihilated by giant colossal titans. They're just stepping on people, stepping on buildings, and they're doing it very indiscriminately. It's not about, women or children or just only a certain type of people. They're not only going after Marley, who was the evil government the entire time. They're going after everybody. Everybody's got to go. You see people praying. You see people in their last moments. It's very sad and it's very emotional. There's this woman, she holds up a baby. You know what I'm saying? Just hoping that there can be some miracle to save them from all this pain, death, and suffering. And it calls back to the season 2 ending. It's almost because all that stuff that it shows in the season 2 ending, the theme song for the credits, those are things from the past in Attack on Titan and in just the history of the people. It's like Eren almost brought all that back. There was once a great pain and suffering in this world when Titans ruled. And now he's bringing that back and making other people have to feel that shit he once felt. You know what I mean? But going back into the chapter, you got people getting stomped on, killed. There's people that are even killing themselves. to avoid a horrible death that would begin stepped on by a colossal titan. Then we pick up and we see like a lot of the Eldians that lived outside the walls, like in the internment zones and the concentration camps. They were trying to get to Fort Salta, like we saw in the last chapter, so they could get on the airships and hopefully escape the giant titans. However, there aren't any more airships left. They're all gone. They've all been deployed because the army is sending them towards Eren. Eren's this giant titan behind all the other giant titans. And they're hoping that they can bomb him to stop him. And there's a great quote that I'll read here, where there's this guy, like the general, I guess, or the commander. He's like reading out what's going to happen, or saying out what's going to happen, saying like, you know, we brought this on ourselves, basically, but we have to fight, and this is all our responsibility. You know what I mean? And he says, we used hate, raised hate, believed hate to be our savior. We left all the problems we created on the island of devils. And as a result, that devil was born to return the hate we gave it. As it shows you a panel of Eren's demonic looking titan. And yo, that kind of reminds me of the Joker scene where he's like, you get what you deserve. Where he's on the talk show with Rob De Niro. Like, at the end of the day, you can say what you want. Obviously, genocide is wrong, morally wrong. It's not ethically a good thing. We understand all that. But the Marleyans brought this upon themselves. The Marleyans created this. This would not have happened if not for them. It is their fault. It is. They were the ones sending titans to the walls. You know what I mean? They were the ones hating Eldians for no other reason than that they were different. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like real life. Like, you reap what you sow. Don't talk about sorry when it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too fucking late by that point, bro. But anyway, we get a nice scene here of Reina's mother also kind of remembering her past and her past sins. I mean, she feels like she forced Reina to do this. Obviously, you know, Reina is the armored titan. But yeah, they go and they attack Eren. Eren looks like he ain't even phased. Because once the fucking bombs start dropping on him, he fucking makes an old friend of ours materialize out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you just fucking see the Beast Titan on top of Eren, but he's like fused into Eren. He's being controlled by Eren, ultimately. And he starts throwing rocks. We know the Beast Titan loves throwing rocks. So he just starts throwing all these rocks at the airships, destroying them all, clearing the path for Eren. And it's crazy. Like, I don't even know who I'm rooting for anymore. Like, fuck Zeke, realistically, you know what I mean? But now he's helping Eren. Like, then you got the Alliance coming soon, which is about to happen in the next couple panels. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, once I got past season 3 and started reading the manga, I did not have any sympathy for Reina, for Bertolt, for Annie. Like, I like Annie because she's one of my favorite characters, but fuck her. Like, do you know what I mean? She's an asshole too. She's just as responsible. And Zeke, especially him, the Beast Titan, like all those people that were Titans, Titan shifters that came from outside the walls and were working for the Marleyan government. Bro, that's the equivalent of being on some coon ass shit. Like, for all my black people listening, like, that's the equivalent of being on some coon shit. Like, how you willingly working with the oppressive government against your own people? You know what I'm saying? And now, Reina and Annie and them, they want to join the Alliance, which is the Scouts. Fucking Armin and Mikasa and Connie. Reina, now they want to help them because they want to stop Eren. Because he's killing all the people in the world. But these motherfuckers had no problem killing everybody inside the walls. So you see when the perspective changes, how niggas like to switch up. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, Beast Titan fucking shit up. Erin's controlling him, right? And it seems like all hope is lost for the people because everybody's at Fort Salta. Everybody like on the mainland that hasn't been trampled by the Colossal Titans yet. Like they're just watching, basically waiting for the Titans to get to them. They're seeing this shit go down. They're like, oh shit, that's fucking Zeke. Like they know Zeke. Zeke came from the mainland. And then, like I said, that's Reina's mom there. Annie's dad is there. And they're fucking watching. Next thing they know, they see the plane pull up. You know what I'm saying? So that's, in last chapter, you had Onyankopon and the rest of the scouts on the plane. You know, basically he told Armin, like, I promise you I'll get here for Hanji. You know what I mean? Hanji, R.I.P. her, she passed away in 132. But he's like, I'm going to get you to the Founding Titan. And they fly above Eren, and everybody just jumps out the plane like, let's go. You got fucking Armin, Mikasa, Connie, Jean, Levi. Yeah, I forgot Levi. My boy Levi is hurt, and he sees Zeke. He's like, there he is, that fucking monkey. We know how much Levi wants to kill Zeke, bro, and I can't wait for their rematch. You got Peak also there. I forgot to mention Peak is the cart titan. She also came from the mainland. They all jump out the shit, bro. And Reina fucking transforms right above Zeke. They start getting ready to bang. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, oh shit, it's a war going on. And then the last panel just reads like, it's Armin talking. He's like, Eren, I'll ask you one last time. What part of you is free after we rip you out from there? And I'm just like, woo! Armin going crazy now, dog. Armin getting tight, Armin really stepped up right there. I love that quote from him. And that's the end of the chapter. There's that little preview for the next one. It says, fight until the bitter end. And that's exactly what we're in. Guys, this is it. There is only going to be like maybe 1 or 2 chapters left. I say probably 2. Like, I don't think the story ends next month, but we're like this close to reaching the conclusion of Attack on Titan. I'm just sad that I jumped on this late. Like, I jumped on at about like 126 was when I had to start waiting for new chapters to come out. You know what I'm saying? Because I just finished the anime like in the summer or like April. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how much of a huge Attack on Titan fan I've become. So I started reading the manga, read all the way up to the current date, which I think was what, like June at the time, maybe July, and I've just been keeping up with it since then. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so excited for season 4 too, to see it all animated. But guys, this is incredible. The amount of action, and like, you gotta read the chapter for yourself to obviously see the art. But the way it's drawn, it's like, it just strikes me because it's so devastating. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's literally like something out of a horror movie. And at the same time, it's beautiful. It's so artistic. It's like perfectly aligned. It's like a fucking song. You know what I mean? Like when the strings hit your heart and your chest. Like, I relate so much to Attack on Titan because I feel that people in the world do need to pay for their sins. And people in the world will get the retribution they deserve. Like all that shit, all the evil y'all commit in the world will come back to bite your ass. It's called karma. And I love how Attack on Titan is so authentic. It's real. Like, people don't come back from the dead. People don't, there's not a lot of characters with plot armor. Except for Gabby. You know what I mean? But most characters, like, you never know what the fuck's gonna happen to them. And that's real life. That's real life. And what we're going through right now in the aftermath of this election with corrupt governments and stolen histories and xenophobia, like, all that is relevant. I've been telling y'all this. And at the end of the day, I'm with Eren. I support Eren Yeager. I support the rumbling. I think all the motherfuckers need to die. Sorry. Don't hate me for it. Don't come for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Eren to lose. Because Eren is absolutely right for what he's doing. He's justified. If he was just saying, I want to kill people because this, that, then he's wrong. Then fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You're no better than the enemy. But Eren became the devil that he was fighting. There's a good quote by Friedrich Nietzsche. He goes, and this connects to Watchmen too. He goes, battle not with monsters, lest you become a monster yourself. And that's exactly what happened. And that was a theme that was very prevalent in season 3 with Commander Erwin and Flock and obviously Eren. And even Armin and Mikasa, they mentioned that a few times themselves. But I just can't fucking wait to see what happens. I can't fucking wait to the next chapter. I'm glad I got to read it a little early, but I always support the manga anyway. Like, I buy all the volumes when they come out. I've bought in some volumes multiple times just to get the special edition or to get the box sets. Like, I don't play around with my Attack on Titan. I take that shit serious. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed the chapter as well. Go check it out. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the anime just as much as I am. You know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts about the rumbling. I mean, even if your knowledge of it is just coming from this podcast. But go check out all my Attack on Titan content as well, because I'm going to start doing a lot more of it as we get even closer to season 4 premiere. All right? I want to thank you guys. As always, stay healthy. Oh, whoa. I can't even fucking talk because I'm so excited. But stay safe, stay healthy, and stay woke. All right, y'all? Peace out.